begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating.
All right. I'm trying to chill. Let me tell him. I'm about to message him.
Down on the scoreboard.
You posting the stream, right?
Oh, no. I'm just messaging him to tell him I'm trying to shoot clock. It's 44-14. Just in the first quarter.
Not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Oh, fuck, I forgot I can't do that in this league.
Big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Paul.
I had to take it from his side.
With the shutout that they pitched last week.
Thank goodness he didn't fumble.
Hey, he said he didn't want to shoot clock.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Hell yeah. I'm so used to this shit.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Able to hit his target, Lamb.
Beautiful.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
3rd down.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Too easy.
They go play action. Cousins. He'll fire deep
down. Where did he come
from? Lamb. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I'm about to shoot clock.
Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring him down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
2nd down, Mayfield. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he
made that even stupid. Oh my gosh.
It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
At the 28-yard line.
How do you know it's a Pearson?
Ah, bitch, I threw a pick.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That's my pick again, bro. This dude's ass.
On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
59 mark, 59 mark, check, 59. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get King.
Homie quit.
Running with Kamara. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
I was trying to run the clock. I just kept throwing
Lane
interceptions.
that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
How you gonna quit? I literally asked you if you wanted to chill. Like,
some people don't.
From just shy of midfield.
If you agree, that means he had to run.
Thank you.
And it's
Now,
intercepted.
can I return it? Nope.
Picked off near the 44. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Bro, I couldn't
And
remember
his
that.
throw here is incomplete. The rookie C.D. Lamb, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A first carry for the Fordham Ram, Chase Edmonds. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be just an 18-yard punt, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I just have to start doing that. These are Joey Bosa and Ron Miller.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Here's Kamara off the draw, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Motherfuckers can just quit and move the game because they're getting stopped. You can't take an L. If you play a franchise game, you go and play somebody
After the loss to start out,
has a better match,
and 11.
has the better game that day, and you can get your ass beat. Everyone goes through it.
They go play action. Mayfield. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Kamara. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He was brought down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
That shit weird about having the house to myself.
From just shy of midfield.
Oh, that made the house.
Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And mark him down all the way inside the Atlanta 20. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
Oh, shit.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Oh, that should be clown, bro.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. They thought they were going to break.
Hey, what team is he against? I know.
They were already in field goal range, but an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
No, you got a double team the guy that you're using.
It'll be Edmonds to begin the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
A gain of 50.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Get high. Shit.
Off the play fake, Cousins slings this deep from the...
Ooh, barely caught that hole. Take it to the house, man.
Falcons. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
25-yard line.
I'm definitely undercutting you. Can't be telling your trade business, man.
He's looking for a left tackle. You got a left tackle?
Oh, no, I don't trade a lineman.
Yeah, I got Laramie Tunsil I'm going to get rid of for him.
Well, who's going to replace him? That's the real question.
I'm going to figure something out, but shit, I'm going to have to have Tre'Davious White. That's all that matters.
That
7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score?
Probably,
So what was the formula that got them down there the first time?
What are you doing? Go for the quarterback.
And maybe they can get this game tied up.
I'm trying to run it back, bro.
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way
play
to start
recognition
the drive
is
there, 18 yards.
crucial for linemen.
first.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Don't you get beat, man.
Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Down behind the line of
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes down to
How is that not a first?
9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
brings up 2nd and 1.
On play action, Cousins. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it
CD.
in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Cousins.
I see him.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. They'll run with Lindsey.
What?
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
One more time with Lindsey. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
On the carry.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsey, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons push further out in front. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up, never even got to it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. The tackle there by Mark Barron.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 38, Mayfield. And he wants Reynolds, and that's caught.
Oh, that's some trash. That's a pig.
But not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Right
he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Do you think you're going to be able to get somebody for the 49ers before?
13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I just wonder. I'm not.
Throwing. Mayfield. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
So you putting that attribute on, big dog?
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And
bro, block the fucking...
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back end in the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
On 3rd down, Cousins.
Where did that nigga come from?
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good for 56 yards out. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
25-yard line.
The About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. Got you.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
42.
Watch this.
Hurry. Mike spot 9. Hey, we gotta get alert.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll run here with Lindsey.
Fucking JJ Watt. Oh my God.
Here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Awesome, man.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Ooh, with a juke. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Oh, shit. Oh, God. What the fuck?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire
24/7.
halftime just working
Kamara,
with them on,
I don't know.
here's what we think they're going to do to
Kamara
attack
be
us in
getting,
the second half.
losing.
Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Cousins now to throw on first down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
21 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league.
That boy
They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Second down, Cousins. He'll find Lindsey here. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Falcon first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
22-yard line.
Hey, 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike. Come to Mike. Listen to me.
Play fake. Cousins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field. And really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, batted free. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Yeah, that's only has the ball on.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He'll get this to his running back, Edmonds. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, this from 33.
33-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will push this lead up to 20 now. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
10-10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
I'll tell him.
Other teams
He's
just
going
go,
to play with
okay,
this right now.
these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk
He just
play.
missing ass. He good. I told him, bro, I play him next week, bro. I told him about to try to put 70 on his head.
See what they have up their sleeve. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands.
57 with 24 rushing attempts.
They'll break the huddle, come up on
If I ran the ball 15
second and 8
times,
at
bro,
the
I would have had at
27-yard
least 70.
line.
But it's all good.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
The drag can be the last thing I'm fucking worried about.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end
Ever since I
zone,
whooped his
they're the
ass
ones that
last
need to
week
touch the ball.
with the Ravens, and then he's been the same
Balls for
since.
the defense there. They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down.
You know,
well
he
done.
hear me talking right now. He
Now
didn't say
comes
nothing.
the Cowboys punter as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. He only punted twice in the win last week
said
as
we'll
he
see.
gets
I
this
said,
one
we'll see.
away. Here's Ginn. It'll be 37 yards there
really
on the
doing this
punt,
game.
and the
He did
Falcons
bullshit.
will be taking over 1st and 10.
38-yard line.
He did do it. The motherfucker sat down. I was like, let me go ahead and break
Set to
down this
begin
one
their
drive
next
that he's fucking me
drive.
up
The
in real
Falcons
quick.
offense at the line. And they split the
Don't
uprights
put the other
last
driver
time
fuck
for
you, I'm
free.
too, too.
They got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Let me call you back. My wife
A
calling me.
free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last
too
line
long
of
to get rid
defense
of the
against a
ball. He's
long
wide
pass.
open, bro.
And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Play action now. Cousins. Open man, Gronkowski complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Dancing to his left. And this is going to be incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
He
And he
fucking
couldn't
blocked
get
him.
it
I
to
couldn't
check
get
up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
A second and 11 from the 19.
Kings. No game on this defense. No game. 59's mark. 59's mark. Check. 59.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that is
Great
incomplete.
coverage.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
On third down, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
On is the punter, Townsend, as he gets this one away.
What?
35 yards that time on the punt. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
Hey, get in there and get what you want, G. Get in there and get what you want, boy.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They go play action. Cousins slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Terry McLaurin with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Falcons 34, Cowboys 7.
That's game. Falcons whip that fucking.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
You know, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Play fake. Mayfield. Looking downfield for Jones.
That was a beautiful play.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this thing way down.
Wow, Joey
into
Bosa,
Atlanta
come on.
territory. A big play here for Dallas. 66 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Kamara. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
What? Oh my gosh.
Tyson Alualu there to make the tackle.
This nigga tore something. I don't even know what it was.
That stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short.
It's 4th down.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Here we go with Kamara. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara.
Good blocking.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Damn, Joey Bosa's out there.
Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. But he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. Forced out to his left. And he'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 65 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Even though he was forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you can get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Here's Mayfield. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Stay with your man.
Now Mayfield. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
1st and 10.
A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
30-yard line.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
He was brought down.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. The 40. He's at the 30. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the
What? Oh,
afternoon to
this
forget.
is the first time I've
Absolutely.
seen this. I haven't seen this shit since like 1917.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hurry, hurry.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
4th down, Mayfield. Complete. The tight end Kelsey.
What the fuck? Madden. Oh my
And
gosh.
he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he is out of bounds here. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with third down upcoming.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Alvin Kamara taking it in. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. He's done his part, Charles. No doubt about that. Maybe he's going to go over to the sideline now and tell this defense, hey, let's go. Step up.
And if they do, they've got a chance because right now he's become a force that hasn't been stopped from his side. 3 touchdowns rushing already. Eager for more. If they get any type of stops, we've got a heck of a game on our hands.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Phillip Lindsay with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons push further out in front. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first and 10, Mayfield. Now a desperation. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
On the ground, Kamara. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
On the ball carrier. Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
47-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Another run by Lindsey. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll move the chains. I don't want to give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't